Hey, good evening, everyone. It's a little past 7 in the evening on St. Patrick's Day, 2020. And here's something you don't see very often, a nearly deserted Wawa, particularly at 7 in the evening on a beautiful spring day. Wawa is still open for business, and I believe will continue to be. Gas stations haven't been ordered to close, and takeout food they're still encouraging. But it is really rare to see it this quiet. I mean, this is more what you'd expect to see at 11 o'clock on a winter's night. You know. Alright, well, I'm going to pull out here. This is just going to be a real short video. No real reason for making this, to be honest. I just went for a walk in a different park than different one than I showed you over the weekend. I'd gone to Bicentennial Park, which is just up the road here. I kind of think I just wanted to do this video for me almost as a diary of, wow, how much the world has shut down. There's a couple geese. I don't know if you can see them on the parking lot. I should have pulled over at that. I was just gonna crack a joke about the geese staying home and doing their social distancing, and I just saw two geese. Yeah, this is Shanersville Road heading towards the airport. This normally would be backed up to, at this hour, probably right about here would be the backup waiting to turn at the light. You'd probably have to wait 2-3 turns at the light to get through. I don't know why I'm going to go this way. This is out of my way going home, but they've been doing some construction. I don't know how well this is going to show. It's getting kind of dark, but they've been doing some construction on Race Street, which runs behind the airport. This is real quick. We're on Airport Road. Now we're going to turn on Race Street. I know I haven't taken you down here before. This goes on the back side of the airport, which is the north side. They've been doing a ton of widening here. I don't even know how many lanes this is going to be. I'm guessing 3 in each direction. The main airport runway is just off to my left. You're probably not going to see it too well in the camera. Come to think of it, when I was walking in Bicentennial Park, you'd normally see a lot of planes coming and going. I don't think I saw a single one. I mean, you don't get real up close in the park, but you definitely get a sense of what's coming and going from the airport. I do believe they've cut back on passenger flights. Needless to say, there's going to be probably actually more cargo flights in and out with people shopping online. They have here what I call cargo jet rush hour, which starts usually around a few minutes before 10 p.m. every night. You get the 2 FedEx jets take off, and a whole lot of Amazon Prime and the third-party carriers that they contract. Yeah, they'll still be running, and you hear them. Those jets, I don't even have to look outside to see which ones those are. Those are the big 767s, and you can just tell them by sound. I feel like I'm driving in the apocalypse here. I mean, this road is normally very heavily traveled. If you keep going straight on this road, you come into a little town called Catasauqua. I don't know that I've taken you guys through Catasauqua yet. It's actually a good question. I don't think I filmed. No, I think the closest we came was going through Copley in the southern part of Northampton when I filmed that bridge that reopened right around Christmas. I don't think I've actually taken you into Catasauqua. We'll do that another time. I'm not trying to do a driving tour here. Like I said, I'm just trying to note this for me. And you see that FedEx truck there? That's the reason they're widening all these roads. This road that we just turned onto here, I think this is, Willowbrook Road. I know the road. I'm not always good with the names. This used to be a little 2-lane country road. This was widened because the huge FedEx mega hub is right up here, and there's going to be probably another half a dozen or more warehouses built in the vicinity. I think there's already 2 more. Let me turn this here. I don't know how well any of this is going to show. If it doesn't show at all, I'll just nix the video and keep it for myself. But that's the FedEx ground hub. Kind of interesting to put the world's biggest ground hub near the airport, but that's exactly what they've done. There's another warehouse off to my left. I don't know how well, I really don't know how well any of this is showing, but I've actually done a lot of warehouse filming, and that'll get edited one of these days if they quarantine the whole country for the next decade. You'll be seeing those videos real soon. Anyway, the other reason I came up here, cresting this hill here, you can usually see some pretty good sunsets. I don't know how good today's is going to be. It was pretty cloudy all day, but the sun did peek out towards the end. We had some rain in the morning. Lehigh Gap, as ever, on the horizon. If you're looking, if you can see the gaps in the mountain, the bigger gap to the left is Lehigh Gap. The smaller gap kind of in front of me, right past that traffic light, that's Blue Mountain Ski Area. And, you know, all of that, I mean, you've seen enough of my videos now. That's an ever-present backdrop here. There's lots of hills, lots of crests in the Lehigh Valley. And I'll tell you what, I really, seriously never get tired of the views. I really don't. There's nothing better than cresting a hill and just being able to see 20, 30 miles in every direction. I get a real thrill out of it. So anyway, yeah, not much else going on. The only big news in my life, since I posted over the weekend, is my company did give us the option to work from home. At this point, it's not mandatory, but I took them up on it. The work I'm doing, honestly, I sit in my office by myself most of the time anyway. I don't really need a great deal of interaction, and the way I see it, there's just the little bit of interaction I have, there's a chance to get sick from it, or there's a chance, if I'm carrying it and don't know it, that I could make somebody else sick. And a lot of people I work with have kids, have elderly relatives. There's just, in my opinion, there's no good reason to be going into the office right now. Not to mention, I don't miss the politics and BS that go with it. So, today was my first day working from home. I'll be doing that for, you know, at least the next couple of weeks, possibly longer. I think they're going to reevaluate at the end of the month, see what's going on. I don't know what's up with this guy that I'm behind here. But, you know, I'm still doing well. I'm trying, you know, now that I don't have to commute home every day, I'm going to try every nice day to get out for even just a short walk. Walked a little over a mile today. You know, it would have been nice to go further. I was feeling good, but tomorrow's actually supposed to be a lot nicer, and I really want to take the bike out to a different trail. And, you know, if I walk too far today, honestly, my legs wouldn't be feeling up to a bike ride tomorrow. I'm kind of in the early stages of getting back in shape here, so, you know, I had just enough of a walk to get some movement, perk me up, start feeling good. Here we are crossing the Norbath Trail. As I've mentioned, there's just so many trails crisscrossing this area. That one goes west into Northampton and connects up with the Ironton Rail Trail, and then it goes east into the town of Bath, hence the name Norbath, Northampton, Bath. Like many of the trails here, it used to be a railroad, and now it's open for recreation use. But alright, anyway, it's getting dark now, and you're not really going to see anything interesting on the rest of my drive, so I'm going to end this here. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I'm not one to go out and celebrate, but for those of you who are stuck in and not getting to enjoy it like you normally would, I feel for you. Hopefully you can make it up when this is all over. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying healthy. And thank you as ever for watching. Good night.